Virginia greets you with a quiet confidence, the kind that comes from centuries of history and landscapes that seem designed to stop you in your tracks. Wander through the cobblestone paths of colonial Williamsburg, or stand by the waters of Jamestown, and you'll feel how deeply the past still breathes here, shaping the present in subtle, powerful ways. But history is only the beginning. This state reveals its treasures slowly, inviting you to look a little closer. Drive along the Blue Ridge Parkway and watch the mountains roll out beneath a shifting sky, each turn offering a view more breathtaking than the last. Down along the coast, Virginia Beach blends golden sand with the upbeat pulse of a modern seaside city, creating a contrast that feels effortlessly refreshing. In Shenandoah National Park, time seems to soften. Trails wind through whispering forests. Wildlife slips between the shadows, and the stillness carries a kind of clarity you don't realize you've been missing. Yet Virginia knows how to deliver excitement just as well. The roar of Bristol Motor Speedway surges through the air like a force of nature, turning every race into its own spectacle. Landmarks such as Monticello and Mount Vernon add another layer to the state's depth, standing tall as testaments to leadership, architecture, and the stories that continue to shape the nation. And for food lovers, Virginia's culinary voice speaks loudly through the flavors of Chesapeake Bay, where fresh seafood and regional traditions come together in meals that feel both comforting and unforgettable. Whether you're here to dive into history, chase outdoor adventure, or simply enjoy an unforgettable meal, Virginia answers with a richness that surprises even seasoned travelers. Each season paints the state in new colors: fiery autumn ridges, quiet winter towns, vibrant spring blooms, sunlit summer coasts, ensuring no two visits are ever alike. And perhaps that's why the memories made here tend to stay with you. Virginia has a way of turning simple moments into something enduring. Thrill seekers, explorers, daydreamers, everyone finds something that sparks curiosity. So if you're ready for a place that blends beauty, legacy, and discovery with effortless charm, look no further. Welcome to Virginia, a state that reveals more the deeper you explore. Every journey has a story to tell. Like, subscribe and be part of this global adventure where every destination sparks a new dream. Damascus. Set near the Tennessee border and surrounded by the deep folds of the Appalachian Mountains, Damascus, Virginia feels like a gateway into a quieter, more grounded way of life. Its title of Trail Town, USA comes naturally, as the Appalachian Trail, the Virginia Creeper Trail, and multiple scenic routes weave through the community like threads tying travelers together. The town's roots stretch back to early American settlement and the rise of the railroad, shaping a heritage filled with resilience, trade, and stories carried through generations. Buildings with wooden porches, small artisan shops, and mountain lodges preserve a style that reflects the craftsmanship and character of Appalachia. A climate of warm summers and crisp winters keeps the outdoor spirit alive year-round, giving each season its own rhythm and appeal. Hikers and cyclists fill the local paths, anglers find calm in nearby waters, and the annual Trail Days Festival turns the town into a lively gathering celebrating its deep bond with the hiking community. Tip: try the local diners during the festival for hearty Appalachian comfort food. With its welcoming locals, trail-centered culture, and sweeping mountain scenery, Damascus offers an atmosphere that draws adventurers in and makes them feel like part of the story. Roanoke Roanoke unfolds in the center of Southwest Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains, a city shaped by rolling peaks, clear mountain air, and the steady rhythm of Appalachian life. Its identity as the Star City of the South comes from the Roanoke Star on Mill Mountain, a glowing landmark that remains the largest illuminated man-made star in the world and a symbol embraced by the community. The echoes of Roanoke's railroad era still linger downtown, where vintage brick warehouses, modern cafes, and evolving urban spaces blend seamlessly into a streetscape rooted in history. With hot, humid summers and gentle, rain-washed winters, the city shifts in character from season to season, offering something different with every visit. Outdoor lovers find countless ways to explore, hiking the wooded trails and tackling mountain bike routes, or cruising along the Blue Ridge Parkway, which reveals some of the region's most striking mountain views. Attractions like the Mill Mountain Zoo and the Virginia Museum of Transportation add new layers of discovery, drawing visitors into stories of wildlife, engineering, and local heritage. Roanoke's creative pulse only grows stronger, expressed through independent galleries, intimate theaters, and cultural spaces that celebrate both Appalachian tradition and contemporary artistry. In every season and every corner, Roanoke demonstrates how history, landscape, and creativity can elevate a city into a destination of lasting significance. Seneca Rocks. Seneca Rocks rises prominently along the edge of the Monongahela National Forest in eastern West Virginia, creating a natural silhouette recognized across the region. The quartzite formation climbs more than 900 feet above the North Fork River, a height that has long established it as one of the state's most distinguished geological landmarks. Native American tribes once hunted throughout this area, and early European settlers later admired the same rugged terrain, sensing the cultural depth embedded in the landscape. Formed through millions of years of erosion, the sharp, angular peaks give the site a commanding presence, as if shaped by time with deliberate intent. Its humid continental climate brings warm, green summers and cold, ice-edged winters, allowing the environment to shift character with each passing season. Outdoor enthusiasts arrive year-round, drawn by the region's varied terrain and its consistently changing conditions. Nearly 400 documented climbing routes challenge both seasoned climbers and ambitious newcomers, adding to the site's long-standing reputation in the adventure community. A well-maintained hiking trail leads visitors to a viewing platform that offers sweeping mountain vistas. Tip: plan your ascent during early morning for the clearest visibility. From technical climbs to quiet forest walks or simple moments of reflection at the overlook, Seneca Rocks delivers an experience shaped by landscape, history, and the enduring pull of the mountains. Potomac River. The Potomac River stretches for more than 400 miles before meeting the Chesapeake Bay, forming a natural boundary between Virginia and Maryland and shaping the region's identity for generations. During the Civil War, it served as a strategic waterway, and long before that, it carried the lifeblood of early American trade, connecting communities along its winding path. Its shores are lined with scenic parks, graceful bridges, and historic towns, creating a landscape shaped more by time and tradition than by monumental architecture. With hot, humid summers and winters that range from mild to brisk, the river reflects the shifting moods of the Mid-Atlantic's humid subtropical climate. The surrounding ecosystem thrives with diverse wildlife and lush riverbanks, drawing nature lovers who want a glimpse of the river's quieter, more intimate side. Hiking, kayaking, fishing, and boating become part of the rhythm here. Tip: sunrise kayaking offers a chance to see blue herons and ospreys begin their day along the water. Through its blend of natural beauty and historical significance, the Potomac River remains one of the defining landmarks of the Mid-Atlantic region. Harper's Ferry. Harper's Ferry sits in northern West Virginia near the Virginia and Maryland borders, a small historic town shaped by the landscape that surrounds it. Resting at the confluence of the Potomac and Shenandoah rivers, it offers a dramatic natural setting where steep bluffs, rushing currents, and morning mist combine into a scene that feels almost cinematic. Its history is anchored by John Brown's 1859 raid, a moment that rippled across the nation and helped set the stage for the Civil War. Much of the town still reflects that era, with 19th century architecture, cobblestone streets, and restored buildings that carry the voices of past residents in every brick. Four distinct seasons define life here, from humid summer days to winters where cold winds sweep through the river gap, giving the town a different character with each shift in weather. Visitors come to hike stretches of the Appalachian Trail, explore Harper's Ferry National Historical Park, or take to the rivers for kayaking and other water adventures. Tip: sunrise paddling offers a rare, quiet view of the town's cliffs. The blend of deep history and dramatic scenery makes Harper's Ferry a favorite for travelers who appreciate both cultural storytelling and nature's raw beauty. Today, the town continues to stand as a vivid reminder of America's past, while providing an impressive range of outdoor experiences for those ready to explore. Shenandoah. Shenandoah National Park stretches along the spine of Skyline Drive, unfolding across more than 200,000 acres where elevation, light, and distance shape a landscape that feels both expansive and restrained. Established in 1935, the park reflects an early American commitment to conservation, an intentional effort to protect these ridgelines while opening them to the public in a way that encourages respect rather than intrusion. Its identity comes not from monumental structures, but from stone overlooks, quiet lodges, and mountain roads that reveal the Blue Ridge in measured, thoughtful frames. Across the year, the park rearranges itself. Autumn burns along the slopes. Winter pares the forest down to its essentials. Spring softens the valleys with new growth, and summer gathers everything into deep green abundance. Within this shifting environment, wildlife moves with its own rhythm. Black bears along tree lines, deer grazing in open clearings, and a chorus of bird species filling the air with motion and sound. More than 500 miles of trails, including a renowned portion of the Appalachian Trail, give visitors pathways to explore the terrain at their own pace. Tip: sunrise from the higher overlooks often reveals the mountains before the mist fully lifts. Shenandoah endures as one of Virginia's defining natural spaces, a place where perspective, silence, and scale come together to create an experience that feels both grounded and elevated. Norfolk. Norfolk occupies a strategic position along the Elizabeth River and the Chesapeake Bay, a coastal city whose identity has been shaped by both geography and centuries of maritime influence. Established in 1682, it carries a distinguished nautical legacy and is home to Naval Station Norfolk, the world's largest naval installation, an institution that continues to define its regional and cultural significance. Across the city, architectural contrasts emerge: the solemn presence of the MacArthur Memorial, the refined galleries of the Chrysler Museum of Art, and modern waterfront developments together form a cohesive narrative of history and progress. Its humid subtropical climate delivers warm, energetic summers and mild winters, conditions that support a year-round rhythm of outdoor activity and waterfront life. As one of America's prominent port cities, Norfolk's harbor functions as a living ecosystem of naval vessels, cargo movement, culinary traditions, and coastal commerce. Travelers explore landmarks like the Virginia Zoo, embark on harbor cruises aboard the Spirit of Norfolk, or engage with the restaurants and entertainment that define the waterside district. Tip: the harbor is especially striking during blue hour when city lights reflect across the water. Annual celebrations such as the Norfolk Harbor Fest elevate the city's maritime heritage, showcasing tall ships, performances, and community traditions that span generations. Through its synthesis of historic depth, cultural vitality, and a waterfront that remains central to its character, Norfolk stands as a coastal city of enduring relevance and distinction. Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach stretches across southeast Virginia at the meeting point of the Atlantic Ocean and the Chesapeake Bay, a coastline shaped by shifting tides and centuries of coastal life. Its story reaches back to the early 1600s, when the first English settlers landed on these shores before pressing onward to Jamestown. Today, the city blends its heritage with modern appeal, pairing historic sites like the Cape Henry Lighthouse with sleek oceanfront hotels that define its skyline. A humid subtropical climate brings warm, breezy summers and mild winters, keeping the beachfront lively throughout the year. The highlight remains the 3-mile boardwalk, a vibrant strip lined with restaurants, local shops, street performers, and spaces where the community gathers day and night. Visitors join fishing charters, try water sports, sample coastal cuisine, and set off on dolphin-watching cruises. Tip: morning trips offer calmer seas and better wildlife sightings. With its mix of shoreline culture, layered history, and endless ocean views, Virginia Beach continues to be one of Virginia's most iconic coastal destinations. Lynchburg. Lynchburg rises above the James River in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains, a city where natural scenery and historic detail blend almost seamlessly. Founded in 1786, it carries the legacy of being one of the last Confederate cities to surrender, a fact that adds nuance to the way its past is remembered and interpreted. Stroll through its preserved districts, and you'll find cobblestone lanes and stately brick buildings that feel more like open-air archives than simple neighborhoods. The city's humid subtropical climate brings warm summers, gentle winters, and autumns that drape the region in brilliant color. With universities like Liberty University and the University of Lynchburg shaping its rhythm, the city moves with the energy of a young, diverse population. Outdoor escapes sit right on the doorstep. The peaks of Otter, the Blackwater Creek Trail, and mountain overlooks that feel custom-made for sunrise photography. Tip: fall mornings offer the clearest, most dramatic views. Cultural events such as the Lynchburg Music Festival fill the calendar, highlighting artists who reflect both regional traditions and broader American sounds. Altogether, Lynchburg offers a distinct blend of heritage, scenery, and intellectual life, creating an atmosphere that leaves a lasting impression on visitors and locals alike. Bristol. Bristol introduces itself at the very edge of Virginia, a city that blurs borders as naturally as it blends culture, history, and the unmistakable pulse of Southern identity. Its story reaches back to the 1850s, but what truly defines Bristol is its recognition as the birthplace of country music, a title reinforced by museums, archival recordings, and festivals that honor the artists who shaped an entire genre. The downtown district carries a character of its own, with early 20th century storefronts and the iconic Bristol sign stretching across the state line, standing as both a landmark and a declaration of shared heritage. Warm, humid summers and gentle winters reflect the area's humid subtropical climate, giving the city a climate rhythm that feels relaxed yet full of possibility. Bristol Motor Speedway injects high-octane energy into the region, its legendary short-track drawing crowds who come for the roar, the rivalry, and the spectacle unique to NASCAR culture. Visitors often arrive curious and leave captivated, shaped by a mix of music, history, racing, and local flavors. Tip: stop by a classic Southern eatery after a live performance or race to experience Bristol the way locals do. Richmond. Richmond traces its origins back to 1737, and even today the city feels like a place where America's earliest ambitions still echo through its streets. The weight of history intensifies, knowing it once served as the capital of the Confederacy, a role that left behind museums, memorials, and sites that encourage honest reflection rather than nostalgia. Walk through the city and you'll see architecture evolving in real time. Colonial facades sharing space with sleek towers that speak to Richmond's modern momentum. Its humid subtropical climate shifts from warm, bright summers to mild winters, giving the city a full palette of moods across the year. Richmond's cultural identity shines in landmarks like the Virginia Museum of Fine Arts and the Edgar Allan Poe Museum, each adding depth to the city's creative pulse. The James River cuts directly through the landscape, shaping neighborhoods and offering a constant connection to nature right in the city's core. Adventure finds its way into daily life through the James River Park system, where trails, rapids, and forested paths reward anyone eager to slow down. Tip: paddleboarding at dusk gives the water a glassy, cinematic look. Local restaurants embrace farm-sourced ingredients and Southern tradition, turning meals into small snapshots of regional pride. And throughout the year, festivals like the Richmond Folk Festival gather musicians, artisans, and communities, transforming the city into a celebration of heritage and shared stories.